Mindgames, made up again of Dragonite, not the Pokemon, but the man, and Minds, probably not just a mind, probably a full man as well. Xbox Warriors, made up of Joseph Moore and Big Daddy J. Joseph Moore kind of sounds like a pilgrim or something like that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a interesting gamer tag, assuming.
It might be a full name. I'm not making fun of anybody's name here. It's just just kind of having a little fun with it. I've been calling him Joe Mo as well. I don't know. I think I'm funny. Again, this map count consisting of Zealot and Pit. And if we do go down to a Game 3, we'll be seeing that matchup happen on Countdown. Favorite map of these three? Just simple question.
For twos, I would probably go with Sank, just because it's symmetrical, has the two sniper rifles, the camo in the middle. I do enjoy playing on Countdown for the most part, but in twos, you get the rockets, the camo, the sniper. If one team gets controlled, then that it snowballs pretty quickly.
Exactly.
And you can see a 25-5 game like we saw earlier with Spartan and King Nick.
And that was on Sanctuary, was it not? No, that was on Countdown.
That was on
excuse
Countdown.
Me. Yeah. So again, a very dominant performance and runaway that came off the back of playing with these power weapons and maintaining possession of them pretty much throughout. Now we saw opposing team pick up sniper and get a couple of answers, but generally it was just rocks, snipes all day long. A huge spawn trap in there, especially in game 1, yielded like 6 or 8 kills again. But we are back, we are live, we are getting into it right now. Mindgames, the second seed, taking on the Xbox Warriors, who are not seeded because they did not come in with any PennHalo points. Mindgames, though, get the second seed, 5,500. They're tied with one other team, that's the Toxic Gamers, for second seed there with the amount of points. Only one team more than them. That's Team Impossible, made up of Employee and Phenom, two players that we have obviously seen here at PennHalo before. They have 7,250 between the two of them. That's 7,250. Now let's get it started. Zealots on the docket.
Yeah, and here on Pit, and the first time we started this game up, Mindgames, Dragonite, and Minds got off to a hot start. I think they had a 6-1 lead or 4-1 lead when we ended up ending that game, and so they definitely had control of the map and the weapons, and so they could definitely be frustrated that they have to start again here.
You saw what I just saw, right? I saw a rocket going directly at a man and then just kind of maybe conveniently disappear. Who knows? Maybe he got to that overshields before before it hit, but I thought that it even took a second to take effect. I don't know. I'm not a 343 dev. Rock's control here by this Dragonite player. Mindgames and Xbox Warriors currently tied 2-2. Like you were saying, though, there was a bit of a runaway in that first warm-up round.
Right, and see, this is a big difference here. It's a much better start for Xbox Warriors because right now it's only 2-2, and so it's going to be a bit of a stalemate here as Mindgames has rockets and a sniper. Xbox Warriors presumably has their sniper as well, and so it's just which team's going to make a push first, and who's gonna punish the other team.
Yeah.
I know Xbox Warriors is definitely going to play a little bit more passive just because they're facing these rockets here.
Yeah, who's going to get aggressive, and if it happens, would not be surprised if it started with Joseph Moore here with the sniper rifle. He's got, pretty much full. It's only 2 shots out.
Yeah, he's got 6 shots left in it after we saw that very ambitious rocket by Dragonite there. I think he's got 1 left in the chamber, and that would be it. He's out of rockets here.
That would have been a fantastic answer right there to get down, no shields, whip around, get a headshot. He makes it happen with the body shots, though. And now this is a Xbox Warriors team consisting of Big Daddy J and Joseph Moore going up for the first time in this matchup, and they have possession of those things we've been talking about so much.
Yeah, it's a good start for them, being able to kill 2 on Mindgames there, but they didn't really get any control out of it, and it just kind of gave up a free death there. So despite putting Mindgames down 2 dead, they didn't really capitalize on it.
Yeah, and that was a result of some good team shots right there. Now a pinch comes through to continue to yield value for the Xbox Warriors. Now moving on into middle. Sniper shots come out. It's actually going to be the assistant's second headshot after the body shot with a sniper, and now 6-3 to the side of the Xbox Warriors. They'll need to continue this performance to prove that name, will they not?
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a good game so far. It's definitely being one of the slowest games we've seen so far, and that can definitely happen on hit sometimes. Definitely played a little bit more passively. But you definitely don't want to give up a free death like that where your teammates, nowhere near to try and, at least get a trade out of it.
Yeah, and that was Joseph Moore falling, I believe, to Mines on that one. Mindgames has done a great job of coordinating team shots so far. This is not a runaway like you were saying we've seen previously. Mindgames now, another well-placed headshot, pushing this score difference to only 2. Rocks come out, and the 5th shot not able to finish on this one. Of course, teammate is there. We talked about team coordination all day long, Striker. That is a perfect example. He's being right there as soon as opponent is one shot. Your teammate's gone. He's respawning. Got to take the advantage of that. Hit that one headshot and at least get a trade off right at the moment.
Right, and this is a hugely important time of the game here. The Rockets were up a minute ago, but we have the sniper about to be up on both sides in about 5 seconds, and so both teams are going to play around those. And it looks like Xbox Warriors is actually completely separate on different sides of the map right now. So this is a dangerous situation where he kind of wants to live as long as possible. And not give up 2 free deaths here, though.
Nasty pinch against Big Daddy J. And yeah, giving up 2 deaths right now, 2 Mindgames would of course result in a tie. That is exactly what the Xbox Warriors do not want. They have been in driver's seat so far in the game. They do not want to get that pedal off the metal.
Yeah, it looks like neither team here wants to be the first one to make a mistake. So they're just making sure that they have each other's backs and are communicating where the other players are. And, trying not to start any ill-advised pushes. You see that, Big Daddy J here has the overshield. Not quite as effective in Halo Reach as it is in other Halos, but outside of that, he also catches this player completely off guard. So now they're going to look for another kill as well, and then maybe look for some spawners.
It looks like they have found their spawners, found their targets indeed. Now as the pinch comes through again. I gotta say, Big Daddy J and Joseph Moore have been doing a great job there. Whenever there's pressure committed by one of them, other one comes up. That's exactly what he needs to right here. And again, that's just having faith in your teammate, right? Making sure that, having faith that they can come forward and get at least a couple shots on to make your individual one-on-one just that much easier to win.
Right, in an ideal world, you're going to put damage on players on the opposite team, and you're not necessarily going to chase those kills if it's a bad idea. You got to trust that your teammate is in a good position to be able to clean up those kills and help you secure them. You don't want to be playing this and by getting in a bunch of 1v1s.
Yeah, and I gotta say that kind of seemed like that's exactly what that was. That was Big Daddy J getting called out of position just a little bit, and members of Mindgames able to take advantage of that. Now they get rewarded with a little bit of extra sniper ammo, and again, this has been a slower game. It seems like whoever's going to control snipers and really just continue to get that ammo is going to control the pace of this game.
Right, looks like Rockets are going to be out in a few seconds as well, so both teams are going to contest these, and looks like a tough situation here for Mindgames.
I'm not going to lie, Striker, I literally just realized what all those numbers on there meant. That's fantastic. I'm going to pay attention more of that and know myself when these are going to be spawning up. Fantastic information chat there. 15-11 now, Xbox Warriors continue with their advantage.
Pretty even game so far. I've been impressed so far by Xbox Warriors and their teamwork. They're playing against the 2 seeds, but it doesn't seem like they're, giving them too much respect or anything. Like, they're definitely playing aggressive and playing smart Halo, and not worried about the fact that, they're an unseeded team playing against the 2nd seed.
Yeah, and just simply that we don't have... I'm not 100% sure what that was either. Yeah.
That was a complete pocket rocket right there.
I love it. Oh, no, and another miscoordination. I got to say, that was a Big Daddy J player that lived in the middle there where he lived about 10,000 lives of a Halo player right there. Like, nobody stays alive for that long, especially not one shot, and then made the value on top of that he was able to. That really is making the best of a really, really bad situation coming out. Even a trade in that instance.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not exactly sure how that happened, but you definitely can't complain about that situation.
Yeah, if you're that one guy caught out, yeah, straight up, Big Daddy can make the most of a really bad situation. We really haven't seen that many misplays for the Xbox Warriors so far.
No, not at all. They played smart, and they won their first series 2-1. And if they continue to play like this, then it'll definitely be interesting to see if they can play above their their unseeded status here.
Yeah. I guess the big question is will the Xbox Warriors continue to have incredibly close games? Because so far in this one, okay, so we're looking at now their fourth total game this game, right? First two games, they did not push an advantage of more than 3 kills throughout the entire game. This one now they're at the largest score differential at 4, now pushing it to 5. Of course, they're going to while I'm saying that. But it's just very interesting that so many of these, really every single one, except for the third game, but they did run away with it a little bit, have just been incredibly close no matter who they're playing.
Yeah, and it speaks to the level of.
Nice move out there after we saw a clock get cleaned out there.
I mean, it speaks to the level of Halo that we have here. We have a lot of different, experienced players, and so they're, they know what each team is trying to do. And
Place. This is members of the Xbox Warriors looking for just 2 more actually. Again, so I gotta say, maybe a little bit of a misplay by the Mindgames players here. I believe that was Minds who did get up close, personal, aggressive, close quarters combat push against 2 different players when they're down 20, or when the winning team only has 22. So now they're looking at this very, very easy path in front of them. Now here comes a rocket. He is a bad man. He's on the hunt.
oh no!
There's going to be a suicide, so of course the suicide takes 1 away because they both came from the same explosion. That'll just take 1 away. Add 1, but just like that, teammate, that's why you got him, Ryan.
Yep, and I mean that was a 10-kill game, which is honestly, at least for me, that was unexpected. You have the second overall seeds who, Dragonite placed 4th at our Summer Slayer event, 3rd at the Autumn Assault. You had Minds who, paired with him in the Summer Slayer, didn't play in the Autumn Assault. 2 players that have consistently placed well at these events here, and they got handled pretty well there
10
in
points.
that game. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, looking at double-digit score differential, that's just reporting the news, Striker. We'll be going into Game 2 here in just a second. This is Pitt now after a 15-25 runaway by the Xbox Warriors. And also, second game on stream, so what that tells me is that the pressure from being on stream and being straight up witnessed by other players and being commentated by golden throw commentators like myself is really not all that much pressure to them at all. I say all that all the time. Pressure makes diamonds sometimes, and it seems like Xbox Warriors are making the most out of it.
Yeah, they're definitely taking advantage of their opportunity. We've had them on stream twice now, and they have made the most of it. So looking forward to getting into this game too, and seeing how that goes.
Gotcha. So speaking of mind games on Pitt, what do they need to do specifically on this map to try and change the outcome of this upcoming game, Game 2?
I think there were a lot of deaths that they had in the previous game where they were kind of caught out and just sort of throwing bodies forward, and I think trusting that their individual skill was going to get them kills and win them fights.
Okay.
Whereas if they were to work together a little bit better, they wouldn't be taking these 1v1 scenarios where they're at a disadvantage. I think that they need to work together and deny those power weapons from the blue team, and just clean that up a little bit.
Gotcha. Okay, so more team-based team fight, or more team-based fights, really,
Right.
is what you're saying, right?
Right.
Yeah, not pushing it just one-on-one, and having that faith in your teammate to come by, back you on up. And I mean, we did see that plenty, but I have to agree with you. There are a couple different times, and I mean, once you lose a couple of lives, that can really start to run away from you. 3 or 4 does turn into 10 quickly.